What it do, baby? We got another SpongeBob Conspiracy. Let's see what we got. The whirlybird this is the mass murderer.
SpongeBob seems like an average young adult that goes to work, jellyfishes, hangs out with Patrick, and goes to sleep. You might be thinking I'm losing my mind blaming an innocent kid, and how did I come to the conclusion that SpongeBob is a mass murderer? In season 1 episode Sandy's Walking, SpongeBob asked her if he can go on a moon mission with her, and Sandy said, especially after your little mishap with my whirlybird. What is a whirlybird, you may ask? In case you don't know, the whirlybird is Sandy's helicopter. In this episode, we see an interesting scene that suggests that SpongeBob killed hundreds of people with Sandy's whirlybird.
The moon! Can I go?
No way, SpongeBob. Especially after your little mishap with my whirlybird.
A graveyard full of dead fish. In the episode SpongeBob SquarePants vs. a Big One, Sandy is unable to control the helicopter, so it makes sense that SpongeBob would be a worse pilot since he can't even get a boating license. Sandy's yard is full of tombstones of fish that died because of a helicopter accident. If you look really close at one of the tombstones, you can read the text where it says Tom. Who in the world is Tom? Oh my goodness! This is Tom, a green fish with a blue t-shirt and green eyeballs. His most popular appearance being in the episode Chocolate with Nuts.
Chocolate? Did you say chocolate? Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate!
Classic!
Chocolate!
His second most popular appearance is pizza delivery.
Congratulations, sir. Your Krabby Patty pizza is here.
Why would SpongeBob intend to kill this innocent man? In the episode Pizza Delivery, SpongeBob and Squidward were forced to deliver an official Krusty Krab pizza to a man named Tom and went through a long journey and days of walking to arrive to his house. Tom sues SpongeBob for forgetting his Diet Dr. Kelp drink and slams the door at his face.
Congratulations, sir. Your Krabby Patty pizza is here.
Where's my drink?
What drink?
My drink? My Diet Dr. Kelp? You call yourself a delivery boy? Well, I ain't buying!
SpongeBob even mentioned that he didn't order a drink, and you can even hear Mr. Krabs' conversation over the telephone, and we don't hear Diet Dr. Kelp soda.
Ahoy there, Krusty Krab! How can I help you? Pizza? Of course we have pizza.
Mr. Krabs.
Our delivery squid will bring it right over.
SpongeBob sinks into self-pity and sheds tears. Tom literally crushed the boy's heart so bad that even Squidward got disappointed and angry. SpongeBob and Squidward go back to work and surprisingly get there in just 1 second.
Take me home.
Are you kidding? We have just enough time to make it back to work.
I believe that Tom gave them the wrong directions and deliberately made SpongeBob go around in circles. Tom led them to nowhere. There aren't any roads, fishes, or houses. SpongeBob and Squidward literally walked through a desert just to go back near the Krusty Krab. The weirdest thing is that Tom ordered a pizza from a burger joint and probably knows that Mr. Krabs is a cheapskate that would force SpongeBob to deliver the pizza, so it all works out. This clearly proves that Tom purposely tried to mess with SpongeBob, but you may be asking why. Well, I believe it's because of the Krusty Krab. We all know that SpongeBob is a fry cook and makes Krabby Patties all day. I'm guessing SpongeBob probably got his order wrong like any fast food employee does once in a while. Most customers just let the cashier know and just tell them to redo the order, but not Tom. This man is a freak of nature. We also saw his craziness in the episode Chocolate with Nuts, where he goes crazy over food.
Now that I've got you right where I want you!
It makes sense, okay, it makes sense.
I'd like to buy all your chocolate.
Tom probably did this whole pizza thing for revenge. This resulted in SpongeBob using Sandy's helicopter to kill Tom and other folks in Bikini Bottom that ever bothered him. In the later episodes and seasons, we see Tom hanging out in Bikini Bottom, but the only difference is his skin color. This is not the same red fish that disrespected SpongeBob, but looks almost exactly the same, but the only difference is that this Tom is green. What is the reason behind it? You really want to know? This man is probably somebody that SpongeBob paid to pretend to be Tom. This could be a costume that looks almost identical to the red Tom that somebody is wearing. Now, why would the creators go through that extra detail to just change the skin color and the t-shirt color? Because clearly these are the same fish, and we've seen a lot of different fish in Bikini Bottom. I mean, they could have just chose any other fish, right? But there is a reason behind this. Maybe SpongeBob paid the man so that he would never get caught. Sandy?
That could make sense. Hold on, I don't know if this is a stretch or this one feel like a little bit of.
He is the only person that knew about his criminal behaviors and kept it a secret from the world, including the cops. Sandy was probably forced to build a cemetery in the tree dome just to keep it confidential. It could be possible that SpongeBob threatened Sandy to dig up holes and hide the dead bodies in her tree dome and place tombstones on top of them.
Oh, okay.
If you think about SpongeBob killing people in the tree dome, it makes no sense because it's highly unlikely for Tom to go to the tree dome.
And also, I don't think he could threaten Sandy because Sandy whipped his.
Sandy,
Most likely, SpongeBob went on a killing rampage. Not to mention in the episode Bubble Buddy, Tom is part of the mob that tried to end the life of SpongeBob's very special friend. And we all know if Tom actually killed Bubble Buddy, the mass murderer would do something to him. And I'm not talking about playing card games.
Okay, hold on. Oh, he do be destroying
In many boarding
stuff.
school episodes, SpongeBob is famous for the destruction of the city Bikini Bottom. Mrs. Puff is always held responsible.
He hit that man.
Puff is famous for the destruction of the city Bikini Bottom. Mrs. Puff is always held responsible for SpongeBob's lack of alertness in front of the wheel. As you may know, Mrs. Puff went to jail many times and gets hallucinations from teaching this all-time failure.
Gotta suck.
No matter what Mrs. Puff says to the police, they always seem to favor SpongeBob, even though SpongeBob is a nasty driver. And according to the episode Mrs. Puff, You're Fired, SpongeBob failed his driving test 1,258,056 times.
However, we've noticed there have been an unusually large amount of failings from this classroom.
One student has failed my class.
Yes, but he's failed 1,258,056 times.
Maybe SpongeBob committed a crime of mass murdering citizens in Bikini Bottom and put the blame on Mrs. Puff. Because of that, the police arrested her without questioning. I believe that Mrs. Puff has endless nightmares because of the fear of a car accident that could kill her. If you think about why Mrs. Puff is traumatized by SpongeBob, there is no better explanation than this tragic accident. Despite Mrs. Puff telling us that she's annoyed of SpongeBob, I believe the real reason she's scared is that she might get murdered.
Oh no! Hold on!
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about
A lot
that
of
one.
episodes in SpongeBob SquarePants are based on different countries or even sometimes different planets. In the episode Sandy's Rocket, SpongeBob misused her rocket and puff gun to commit a felony of accidentally kidnapping the entire Bikini Bottom population. By now you should know that mass murdering is an act of killing 4 more people during an event without a cooling off period, according to the FBI. According to the episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob, it's estimated that the population of Bikini Bottom is about 538 people.
That's
which,
it?
if you think about it, is a very serious crime. Luckily, nothing happened to anybody, but one question keeps striking my mind. Why would SpongeBob even want to do this? Well, remember the episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob? This is an episode about SpongeBob being treated like a piece of from Patrick, Sandy, Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and a lot of other fish.
Idiot boy. Idiot boy.
He was going through
Idiot
it.
boy.
Idiot boy.
In the episode Gone, the citizens literally created a celebration to stay away from SpongeBob and burn a SpongeBob statue for satisfaction, which if you ask me is taking it too far.
First we build a giant wooden effigy of you, then we burn it to the ground. Woohoo! Burn, baby!
Oh, wow.
Dance on the ashes
That
like
would make somebody go crazy.
Yeah, I'm airing you out too. I'm sorry.
This idea may not seem far-fetched
They stomped on the ashes.
Dude, that's crazy.
Wild.
That's
anymore.
wild.
He moved to New Kelp City to avoid the toxic environment. This episode tells us how much people hate SpongeBob, and well, if you think about it, they're probably just using him, just like in the episode Porous Pocket, where everyone except Patrick only hung out with SpongeBob for his wealth. I'm sure everyone would mass murder a population if someone actually did that to them.
That's crazy.
Season 3, Episode 4, Nasty Patty is the episode where SpongeBob and Mr. Krabs attempted to murder the health inspector with a tainted Krabby Patty. Although the scenario is not considered a mass murder, it does prove my point with the strange behavior of SpongeBob. Unlike Mr. Krabs, who was calm and hiding his fear, SpongeBob was petrified from the police, causing him to lose his mind.
You okay?
I'm surprised this one ain't taking off the air.
Yeah, they trying to take the health inspector out.
He gets car sick real easy.
He's literally shivering like he's done too many crimes to a point where he's on the FBI's most wanted list. And that's the mass murderer theory.
Okay,
Yeah, I think he did it. Well, obviously,
I don't think he did.
He did take them out with the helicopter. He did. He did.
Yeah.
He did. I mean, just off of that, he's a math murderer.
Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing to InternetCity.
And you better be following us on Twitch, or I'm gonna eat some.